Alright, let's do one more thing to the lid before we put the cap, before we put it on our bottle. And just maybe for a little bit easier reference, I'm going to change the appearance of this from something that's see-through to something a little more solid. And you can do this if you want to, you don't have to. If I can get rid of that. Okay, so we're going to flip this thing over, and I'm going to sketch on this bottom side here. I'm going to click right here on that bottom edge, bottom side of this this cap. And if you have a lines going through your cap, you can pick either line. I have this green line going right through here. I think it'll be fairly easy to work with. I don't think it'll really matter that much, but it might help you a little bit. I'm going to go to circle command, and I'm going to click right here and start my circle right where that green line meets the outside of my lid. Now you could do this anywhere, honestly. I could do it over here, but it might be a little easier over to have the green line with you. Okay, I'm going to press D for dimensions. Click on the circle, and I'm going to make this a 4 millimeter diameter circle. And then I'm going to create a line. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to take the line from where the circle I just drew meets the outside of the cap, straight across to the other side, right about there. And then I'm going to go to sketch and trim off the inside here. So I'm left with kind of like what we did before. Okay, I'm going to stop sketch. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and I'm going to extrude this. Click on my circle here, and I want it to go, the height of this cap right here on the edge is 10 millimeters. I'm going to type in 10, or we'll correct that. I'm going to type in a -10, and that should take it right to the edge of the cap right there. And press OK. And now what this is going to be, it's going to be a grip. Give a little bit of a grip there. This might be a little too big. We can always adjust that if need be. But we'll go to create. Go down here to pattern and create a circular pattern. And I'm going to the pattern type. I'm going to change to pattern bodies. And we'll click on what's the new object I'm going to select. So I want pattern faces. I want to select this guy right here that we just drew. And the axis is going to be the outside surface of our cap right here. So just click on that. You can see it gives us the option here of 3. I want to type in 24. And press OK. You can see now we have some grip to our cap, so if we need to twist it off or something like that. Now if you wanted to get more grip in there, alright, sorry I had a phone call there. Let's see, where were we? Okay, so if you want to adjust the number of little ribs here, we haven't talked about this. This is our history bar. And you can see the last thing we did here was the pattern. Here's the extrude. Here's a sketch, and you know, some other things that we've done. I'm going to double click on my pattern, and that brings that back up. And now I can change. Let's say I want to do 40 of those little ribs. You can see how close those get. Or I can double click and I can just do 15. So I'm going to let you decide. I put 24 down to begin with. You can put however many you want to there, and let whatever looks good to you is perfectly fine. But that's one way to roll back your design there. I can scroll all the way back here at the beginning, and I can play. You can see what we did there. So there's just a quick little intro to the history. So save that, and I think we will be ready to assemble all this stuff.